Guys, you know what? Life is tough and it sucks. That is what I have been feeling for past 10 months now. Coronavirus has hit us. A lot of other things have also happened. I've been set back a year back. I had plans of switching my job, moving ahead in career, a few trips that I had planned that I'll be going this year. Everything has been set back just because of this. But you know what? If life gives you lemon, make lemonade. And if life gives you sour lemon, make a sour lemonade. But you have to move. I know I had a lot of setbacks, but somehow I also learned a few things in these past 10 months, which I completely and totally believe I wouldn't have learned if this pandemic wouldn't have hit us. I learned cooking, and for some magical reason, I'm very good at it. And I have learned a few household chores as well: washing clothes, cleaning, and doing things by myself or doing things with family, spending time with them. It was a part of thing that was missing from my life, and somehow I got it back because I've been living with my family for past 3 months now. And since I hail from a very small town, Jabalpur, and for working I had to move to Mumbai. My family was left behind. I used to come for a week in every 3 months, a week or two, and for the past 3 years I never got to spend this much time with them. So I spent a really good quality time with them, and it was an emotional. It is an emotional ride, to be precise. Fighting with your family, playing with them, enjoying with them, watching with them, cooking with them, cleaning with them. Now Diwali is coming, so yes, a lot of things did happen. But frankly speaking, just because this was something unplanned, and everything was unplanned in this thing, we didn't knew the duration we will be working from home. We didn't knew how long it will be lasting. We couldn't plan this. I mean, if I can switch back to March, I could have planned this pandemic time in a much better way. I would have, and that is the regret of everyone's life. If they would have knew how their life would have turned out when they were 25, they would have started hard working since they were 5. So yes, but these 8 months, I don't feel that these will ever come back in anyone's life for the next century, because things like these hits once in a century. Like it hit in 1720, then 1820, then 1920, then 2020. Now it will hit on 2120. Probably I won't be here to witness it. My children and grandchildren will be there. That too only if this earth survives the next 100 years, because the kind of pollution that we are doing, the kind of plastic we are burning, and all sorts of damage. The ice caps are melting, water level is rising. People have estimated that Venice, Mumbai, and New York, a few cities like this, will vanish in the next coming 50-55 years because of the rise in water level. So yeah, I am not sure if anybody will be there to witness. I think dinosaur era will come back, humans will be extinct, and again the cycle of evolution will kick in. Earth will be hot again, then cold, and all those things. So yeah, I went on a completely different tangent altogether, but that's what I think the theory of the next 100 years from now is. But yeah, I was talking about planning, about your coming days. So I still see forthcoming around 5-6 months people will have. So I urge everyone here, whoever is listening to me, please go ahead, plan these 6 months well in advance. Take 5 days, 10 days to plan it, but make the most of this opportunity. You won't get it. You won't get this kind of time to learn new things, to spend time with your family, to make your life better, to learn new habits, to invest time in your hobbies, to invest time in yourself. And all you need is to take that one step forward every day by day, and you will see a change. I saw a change in myself in the past 6 months. Though I am asking you to take a one step a day, I just took, I think, one step in a week. But yeah, when it got accumulated, and I see 6 months back what my knowledge quotient or what my skills and what I had, and now I have something better which I had earlier. So yeah, that's something that we should do. And if you want any help in planning or talking about something, you can always reach out to me. I am available because I am gonna jot down. I'm gonna make the most of December, January, February, March, April and May. 6 months target I am putting in, so that at least in this next 6 months I'm gonna learn new technologies which I had been postponing for quite some time now. I will be creating a some sort of new passion for myself, which I have always blamed everyone and myself that I don't have a passion, I don't have that enough fire to work or to proceed in life. And I'm gonna sort out my finances in a pretty good manner, and I am thinking of setting up a life goal in terms of position, in terms of hierarchy, in terms of money wise, like by this time I should have this much amount in my bank, or this property, or this car, or something like that. So I'm gonna do that shit, and I don't want you to do the same thing. I just want you to take a step forward. It can be in any way. Like if you're collecting stamps, you wanted that stamp, that particular stamp you always wanted, but you couldn't find it, or you didn't have enough money to buy it. So I will encourage you to get that time and invest it to find where you can find a stamp like that. Or if you know where it is and you don't have the money, I'll urge you to plan something so that you can buy it at this or if you were good at something, like you were good at painting or oil painting or dramatics or anything, but now since you have been working for the past 3 years, 5, 7, 8, 30 years, and you have lost that thing, you have lost touch with it, I would sincerely urge every one of you to go ahead and reignite that fire that you had, because that is what makes us different from others. That is what makes us human being. Because I have observed one thing. There's a cow that lives few blocks down the lane. For 5 days I watched it every morning, evening and afternoon, and it had the same pattern. It knocked the same houses, it ate at the same place, it shitted at the same place. It always used to stand in the same place where it used to be beaten and asked to go away or move forward. but it never changed its path. It just be like that. It never, it, you would never stand in the same place if you have been beaten there by the person. So you will be like, I will stand 2 feet or 3 feet or a house further. I know if I stand here I will be beaten with sticks and asked to move forward. You won't do that, but a cow does that. You won't shit at the same place every day. You don't want to follow a lot of people in this pandemic have this issue that they have to follow the same routine every day. They have to do the same shit every day. They don't find new adventures anymore, or they used to go to trekking or hiking or vacations or anything, and because of this they are not able. Their life has become monotonous and things like those. But if you see, with my view, it's like we have been living this monotonous life. Even on a vacation we have been living in this monotonous life, that we are going vacations on 25th December holidays, or on some Diwali vacation at your family's place, or everything has been same, just the colors or years or calendars are different, but the cycle or monotony is the same. Like, I don't feel vacation anymore. It's like yeah, this one very good, very nice. Like, when I used to go to vacations when I was a small kid, I used to love it. I used to be like, oh, because every year in my life I had new challenges. In first I was doing 2 plus 2 and 2 into 2. In second I was introduced to division. In third I was introduced to division, HCF and LCM. In fifth I was introduced to percentage. In sixth I was introduced to different thing. In seventh different thing. In eighth trigonometry and things like those. My life I sucked at maths, to be precise, but I had that new challenge coming to my life every day. And the thing was that I didn't have to find that challenge. Because I was a kid, I was given that challenge by the institutions in which I was studying, or by the government, what they have designed for us and everything. But once you are by yourself, you don't have that challenge giving process. Now you have to find your own adventures, you have to find your own challenges in life, and it becomes pretty tough for everyone. That you have to challenge your own self. Why would I challenge my own self? I am pretty comfortable in what I am doing. Why should I do it? If I am only earning 15 lakhs per annum, I am very comfortable living in my city and I am very happy. But you know what? If you are earning 15 today, it won't be sufficient in the next 3 years or 4 years, or once your family size increases, you have to earn 25. But the thing is that you are pretty comfortable with that 15, and you stop worrying about that, and you start cutting your expenses rather than start increasing your salary. So you don't challenge yourself. You don't want to get out of that comfort zone, and which is wrong. You will only come, like, when shit hits the fan is when you realize that you have to come out of the picture, that you have to leave your comfort. And sometimes it's way too late to come out of the comfort zone. It's very late, it's very tedious, it's like heart crushing, and you won't get the results that you wanted. But if now is the time that you can go ahead and do it, now you can leave the comfort zone. And the best thing is that in this next 6-8 months, you're still, even if you leave your comfort zone, you again have the same opportunity in after those 8 months as well. Because, for example, if you make a switch now, you won't get the amount that you were looking for, but again in next 8 months you can again make a switch again, because the economy will be rising and you will get the second chance. Nobody is in life get these second chances what we are gonna get it. So I urge everyone to make the most of this time, plan it, proceed it as you want. Think about what the 6-year or 7-year-old thought his life would be when he will be 25 or when he will be 30. How he wanted it, how lavish or how scarce or what good he wanted to do in the world. And just do it, guys. This is the time. Make the most out of it. Till then, signing off, Prateek Jain.